The room was quiet. The coffee had gone cold. The inbox was empty. I scrolled aimlessly, and my finger stopped. It was her page. The account was locked, but the profile picture remained. She was smiling. Not like before. I couldn't even close the laptop. Just stared at her face. A few tagged photos. Bright office, company dinners. Some hallway somewhere. Among them, a man I had never seen. His account caught my eye. The link was active, and his profile had a single portfolio link attached. The page loaded silently. White background. Gray blocks. Well-organized code. It looked like an ordinary developer's personal site. But then, one line stood out. Wait. This wasn't just a portfolio. Did he seriously just leave a staging server address here? My head got a bit cloudy. Such a tiny, trivial mistake. But sometimes, that's all it takes for someone to get in. I didn't hit enter. Just sat there, thinking. This is the world she works in. My hands rested on the keyboard. And I sat like that, saying nothing, for a long time. I looked at the address again. Just moments ago, it was mere curiosity. Now, it was closer to certainty. I didn't click. Instead, I instinctively opened DevTools. Console tab. I held my breath and scanned the logs. It took less than 3 seconds. Bottom right corner. Someone's mistake. A real bearer token. A valid authentication key. My heart pounded. My mind went blank for a second. With just this I can get in. Sweat formed on the back of my hand. I slowly moved the cursor to the keyboard. To see her. To stand on the same ground as them. I put down the mouse and typed precisely. I mistyped twice. My fingers were shaking. Then, a scenario played out in my head. Warning logs. Admin alerts. IP trace. FBI. Prison. If I stop now, none of this will have happened. My finger hovered over the key. The loading was short. The response far too fast. The screen changed. J&B Internal Developer Console. It was real. This was real. In that moment, I knew. I had crossed the line. And it was irreversible. The response was really fast. Too fast. Great honed interface. Menu tree on the left. Command console in the center. The top labeled. I stared at the screen, not breathing. This wasn't just peeking anymore. I was inside. The menu tree caught my eye. I clicked on sysmap. A few seconds later, file spilled out. On a single page. J&B's core infrastructure was exposed. I slid my chair back slightly. Sweat ran down my back. This isn't just a door. It's a vault no one bothered to lock. I opened the console window. Checked the logs. It was all there. My IP. My path. My timestamp. I immediately typed. The monitor's fan grew louder. My hands were already trembling. And for a moment, I wasn't even sure what I was doing. There's no turning back now. Scrolling stopped at a path. Slower response than the others. But the folder name still looked meaningless. I moved the cursor. Clicked another path. Inside were lists of test functions. Customer behavior prediction model. Automated risk scoring algorithm. Device-based classifier. Typing speed-based personality profiler. I stared at the screen, biting my lip. This place analyzes people, ranks them, assembles them like factory parts. I sat in my chair, not clicking anything, just staring at the path structure. Tree on the screen. Response times. Permission branches. Priority call orders. It all spoke to me. You're not supposed to be here. I visualized the directory structure in my head. Under internal. Employees. Departments. Projects. Logs. I drew a tiny arrow next to it. Noted the response delays. And realized. The deeper the path, the simpler the protection. They lock everything from the outside. But once inside it's wide open. I moved the mouse. Open the next directory. Names spilled out. Numeric IDs like employee numbers. Some mixed with name fragments. Among them, one file name stood out. It was unmistakable. It was her. Her name, her birthday. My finger stopped. The cursor blinked on that file. Right there. My heart reacted. Not to the speed, but the choice. You want to see her. That's why you came this far. Just once it's okay, right? One shoulder twitched. My other hand clenched my knee. I asked myself. And then what? If you open this, does it bring her closer? I didn't click. Inside this system, she means nothing. The only one who ever meant anything was me. I slowly moved the cursor up. One level above. I took a breath. My fingers relaxed. Next to it, a small, faint directory. The one with the slow response. The one I had just passed by that name. My eyes stopped. More quietly than emotion. Spectre. The word was silent. And so, more powerful. My hand rested on the mouse. But the cursor just blinked beside it. Even without clicking. It felt like an open door. I knew. This wasn't just a test name. Someone had tried to hide this. Even inside the system itself. My mouth was dry. My breathing slowed. And quieted. And then, a thought crossed my mind. If it can be designed without a center, Could it be better than this? The console blinked below. I no longer explored. I no longer clicked. Instead, I typed one command. All the windows closed. The monitor went dark. And silence returned to the room. I just sat there. Said nothing. But in my mind, a sentence echoed. One that wouldn't fade. When trust collapses, a new system is born. It was the first time that sentence truly frightened me.